AI is already at the very heart of our financial markets. So over the next few minutes, we're going to explore what that really means for every single trade you make. And more importantly, how you can actually turn this incredibly powerful force into your greatest advantage. So let's just kick things off with a really big question, one that gets right to the core of modern trading. I mean, when you hit buy or sell, who or what is really on the other side of that trade? What's that invisible hand moving the prices on your screen? Well, if you're picturing a packed floor of brokers shouting in New York, yeah, that's pretty much a scene from the history books now. The reality today, it's completely different. And the crazy thing is, this change has been so quiet, so profound, that most of us haven't even noticed it happening. And look, this isn't some forecast for the future. This isn't a prediction. AI is the reality of trading, right now. It's already running the show, right now, behind the curtain. All right, so how deep does this really go? Just how tight is AI's grip on the market? Let's pull back that curtain on this silent revolution that's already happened. Just look at how fast this all happened. I mean, back in 2008, high-frequency trading, those algorithms, they were the big game changer, right? Executing trades in microseconds. But today, phew, we're in a completely different universe. These new AI systems, they're not just following rules someone programmed. No, they're using deep learning to actually learn from the market, to adapt their own strategies, and to fix their own mistakes, a lot of the time without any human ever stepping in. And you gotta believe the big players, we're talking hedge funds, investment banks, they are using this for so much more than just speed. Their AIs are literally predicting company earnings. They're scanning millions of news articles in seconds to figure out the market's mood. And they're managing risk across massive portfolios in real time. This changes everything. The human's job isn't to place the trade anymore. It's to oversee the machine that does. So here's the bottom line. Every single time you open a position, you are, in all likelihood, trading against a machine learning system that's analyzing millions of data points at once. So whether you realize it or not, you're already in the ring competing with AI. Okay, so if you're up against AI, how on earth do you win? Well, the first step is just to understand that the rulebook for finding an edge, it's been completely torn up and rewritten. Let's think about alpha for a second, that trading edge. It used to be all about getting information before anyone else, right? Or just having faster access. But now, the edge comes from having more data and way more computing power. The whole game has shifted from who knows something first to who can process everything the fastest. And we are talking way, way beyond just looking at price charts. These AIs are looking at satellite images to count cars in Walmart parking lots to predict retail sales. They're tracking global shipping lanes to get a feel for economic health. They're even reading the mood of millions of tweets and sifting through thousands of super dense financial reports, all of it to find some tiny edge a human could never, ever spot on their own. So think about it. While a human trader is staring at a couple of indicators on one chart, the AI is out there finding these hidden connections between, say, the price of oil, the weather in Brazil, and the mood on social media in Japan. It's seeing patterns that are literally invisible to the human eye. All right, I know what you're thinking. That sounds a little intimidating, right? But it doesn't have to be. See, the key isn't to try and compete with AI. It's to make AI your co-pilot. Let me show you what I mean. Here are 3 practical ways you can start doing that, right now. First, start using AI-powered platforms for what's called contextual intelligence, basically to understand why the market is moving, not just that it is moving. Second, let AI supercharge your research. Let it comb through thousands of reports. You can focus on the big ideas. And third, use it defensively. Let it flag weird, unusual trading patterns that could be a major red flag for manipulation. The biggest mindset shift you have to make is this one right here. AI is not here to replace you, it is here to amplify you. It's your co-pilot. It's the tool that does all the grunt work, all the tedious analysis, and it brings the most important insights to you. That frees you up to do what humans do best: think, strategize, and see the big picture. So this new partnership, this team-up between human and machine, it creates a whole new kind of trader. We call it the augmented trader's edge. Okay, let's break down the strengths here. It's a team effort. You, the human, bring the context. You understand market psychology. You have that gut feeling, that intuition. The AI, it brings the insane speed, the data processing, the pattern recognition, and This is a big one, the ice-cold discipline. It never gets emotional. When you combine your strategic thinking with the machine's flawless execution, well, you get something way more powerful than either one of you could ever be alone. And that is what an augmented trader is. It's not about man versus machine anymore. That's old news. It's man with machine. It's all about using AI's incredible power to make your own intuition sharper, your strategy smarter. This is the new model for success in trading. So, what's next? Where is all of this heading? Let's take a peek into the future, say the year 2030, and look at the amazing opportunities, but also some of the big challenges that are coming our way. The road ahead kind of splits into two paths. On one hand, you've got this incredible opportunity. AI could really level the playing field, giving everyday traders access to tools that were once only for the big Wall Street firms. But there's another side to it. The challenge is that AI could also concentrate even more power in the hands of a few. And what's more, it could end up reinforcing old biases because it's learning from our own flawed historical data. So, how do you get ready for whatever's coming? Well, success in the future is going to come down to a whole new set of skills. You've got to commit to lifelong learning, you have to develop your data literacy so you can actually question what the AI is telling you, and you need the wisdom to focus on those big macro trends where human insight, well, it's still king. So let's just be absolutely clear about this. The whole debate about human versus AI, it's over. It was the wrong question to be asking in the first place. The winning formula, the real future of trading, is human plus AI. Look, we know AI is here. We know it's already changing the game completely. So really, the only question left is for you. Are you ready to team up?